The Mississippi Reading Fair originated at the Mississippi Department of Education in 1998. The purpose of the Jackson Public Schools Reading Fair is to provide students an opportunity to highlight their favorite books using a storyboard or other different media displays.
I love to read. I read the book Sherman. Red leaf, yellow leaf.
So I did a project for the digital division. I did mine on Hidden Figures because I chose this book because I feel connected to it as somebody that's from the African American descent, and I feel connected to it also because it's math related. And although I'm not that strong in math, I feel as though reading this book and watching the movie has helped me greatly.
I did Michelle Obama. An American Story. Digital is more easier than a storyboard because you could type stuff, and then the fact that you don't have to paste and glue stuff, you have to worry about it falling off. So it's more easier to do a digital media than do a board.
We did Geronimo Stilton, Way of the Samurai. It's about a scroll. It makes the strong weak. When you read it, it makes the strong weak and the weak strong.
My name is Eric McNeil, and the school we attend is Michelle Obama Early College High School.
The book that we did is The Lovely Bones.
It's a good read because it teaches a really good lesson of love and loss, and like how a good way of dealing with the death of a loved one.
I read Class President. I read A to Z Mysteries, The White Wolf.
I like the most about it was that when she stood up for her right for education.
I go to Rains Elementary and I read The Jungle Book.
How will you relate your love of science to this and pursuing the career in science?
So I don't want to necessarily pursue a career in science. I love math more. Okay. And I love science, but I want to be able to incorporate both science and math when I choose my career.
The main character was George.
I did With the Fire on High, and it's about a cook that got pregnant during her freshman year of high school and how she coped with it. I feel like it's important to read so it can enhance your vocabulary and how you think about certain things.
We go to Timberline Elementary. We read Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Hard Luck.
I go to State Middle School. I read this book because it has a good imagination of how people should not argue and how Greg had a bad summer and how much I like this book.
I go to Northwest Middle in Jackson, Mississippi. The title of my book is Diary of the Wimpy Kid, The Getaway. And I chose this book because it's just funny.
I go to People's Middle School, and this book is The Black Stallion, and the fact that this horse, his leg was broke on the island, and this young man that his ship that broke down. After they got rescued, he took him to the race, and he got help, and he actually won the race. So what shows me is no matter what you go through, you still get pushed through and win.
I go to Blackburn Middle School, and my book is called The Lemonade War, and I like to read because some books are very interesting. It helps me with my vocabulary and my imagination.
I go to I-10 Whitney Middle School, and the name of my book is Bud Not Buddy, and I like this book because it gives the kids a good memorial to never give up on your dreams. Like he wanted the dream to meet his parents, and he ended up finding someone that really loved him.
I go to Winton Middle School. I read Beyonce.
And I think that reading the book is very educating. It educates the brain, and it's good to read.
I go to Baylor APAC, and I read The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. And I like to read because sometimes reading can be fun depending on what subject you choose to read from. It also extends your vocabulary and makes you become smarter.
I go to McWillie Elementary, and I read Alice in Wonderland. I did this book because it was one of my favorite Disney movies, and I thought that I would like the book too. It helps with your academic levels, and it helps you grow in reading comprehension and ELA, and I just think that it's good to read. Even if you're not reading for school, you should still read for pleasure.
My book was Vision of Beauty, and the school I go to is Northwest IB Magnet School. The reason why I love this book is because I usually have like an afro, and I want to know more about the history of women's like backstory and hair care and everything. And so that's why I did this book.
I go to Blackburn Laboratory Middle School. The book that I'm doing this on is called Satchel Paige, who's one of the first African-American black people to be in the white major leagues of baseball. I love reading type of historical books because they just give you so much knowledge about things that happened back then.
Hello, my name is Renaya. I'm a freshman at Callaway High School, and I read To Kill a Mockingbird because it explains how racism was back then to now, and it explains how what all African Americans went through. It's good to read because in the future references in college or to get a job, you gotta have better to read your applications. You gotta be able to read anything in order to get a job.
I go to McWillie Elementary, and I am in 6th grade, and I did a book called Code Girls. I like to read because it helps. I especially like to read nonfiction because it helps you learn more about the world around you.
Hello, we go to Harding Middle School.
And our board is about the House of Robots. It can better their vocabulary and probably help them get a scholarship or education.
I just like to read to have fun and use my imagination.
It's actually fun to read because you get facts out of it.
And my grandmother's, this is a quote from her. She said, "No one hates reading. You just haven't found the right book yet."